Only the sexy looking people. So tell me how you are. We got things lined up. Today I'm excited. I'm excited about the fact that we are going to do a new coin. And let me know if you should guess what coin could it be, right? Because a coin that I've talked about before. So what we're going to talk about today, of course, we're going to look at some news. We're going to look at the market manipulation. But the way that we're going to make it today is we're first going to look at the market manipulation. We're going to look a little bit at some coins. Then we're going to go in to this coin that is, what is it, 99% down from its all-time high, potentially more than 15,000% if it's going to hit its all-time high. What I also will say is, if it's going to hit its all-time high, I think it will be valued around 1 billion. It's not even so, it's not even so extraordinary, because this, I believe, is going to be a market leader. I believe it's a top quality coin, and I think it's only a matter of time. Anyway, let me know if you have any idea which coin it could be, and that's what we're going to talk about. So I think we can start, and I think it goes a little something like this. I want to welcome you to Crypto Never Sleeps. In case you're new to this channel, you want to stay on top of the crypto world, but then do me a favor, hit like, smash, and subscribe, and all them goodies, so that you can be notified every time we upload new videos, so that you can, and this is important to me, protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Niku Harachi, and I am number one. There we go. First things first, and we're gonna go and have a look at market manipulation. As always, we're looking at the 15-minute charts. We're seeing Bitcoin holding up just around 23,000, down 0.07, more or less flat. Has been going up the last hour a little bit from 22,665. We got cut down at 39, really not doing a lot for a long time. DOT below the $7, also not doing a lot. And then we got Ethereum up 1.1%. But it's funny, again, when we look at the charts, we can all see that they mirror each other. So you know that. Looking at the weekly on Bitcoin, and yeah, I mean, we all know I'm a technical wizard here, right? 7-day moving average is still holding around 20,000. Could we see, some, pullback? Again, I mean, I'm gonna repeat what I'm saying every day here. Not every day, but for the last 2 weeks. Last week, gotta be exact now. I think that a little bit of profit taking could be possible. I don't see that we're gonna really pull back. However, I am today going to talk a little bit about what the potential. Let me put myself here. I'm going to talk about what the potential red swan or black swan events could be. New ones, right? New ones, because we have already gone over what, Terra and was it FTX, and there's been a lot of, fat ladies and black swans, all over the place, right? But I think there's two things that could actually maybe halt this, let's say, new bull market. So look out for that. Yeah, I want to go in and I think it's time now to see who is here, and who's in the mood for a little chit chat. Oh, who do we have here? We got Surfer Girl. Lots of love to you, and Queen. I have not forgotten about you. I am looking on RSR, and it looks sexy. I'm gonna maybe talk about it tomorrow or make a video. I just felt that this coin here today, I'm a little bit more on top of it. But RSR, yeah, and thank you for pointing that out. Who else is here? We got our chum, our neighbor, the good-looking dentist. Steve Webb, good to see you. Raymond, good to see you. And we got Egon. You're nice. You're sexy looking. Murky Magdala, good to see you. Of course, I got my soul brother here, Shahid Hamid, who's been here since I was here. We started day one together. Vax, my good friend, thank you for being here. And with the sound, chaotic And let me just see here. I'm just trying to go through. You know, sometimes I miss, and I can see a lot of things are going on for the fact that we are the littlest crypto channel on the interweb. Lots of things are going on. What do you say, money man? Let's go, 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 go. The only man that knows how to put money in our pockets, in the back pocket, in the right pocket, in the left pocket, and in the back pocket. Anyway, guys, new black swan will probably be destabilizing Russian threat. Chaotic Rage, he knows a thing or two. We will get into that. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to jump right into the coin. Right into the coin. Nobody guessed it, or nobody tried to guess it. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to jump into this coin, what I think has potential. How are you doing, Atul? Good to see you. So we're going to go into this coin. We're going to talk about it, and then we'll move on with the news and a little bit of private talk and Sister Shelly and Brother Jamal and all them goodies. So, today's coin that is down 99% is none other than, I wish you would have guessed it. Let's go, 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 go. I want to make this exciting. Which one is it? InsureAce. Now, I've talked about it before. I'm not going to lie. Right? I've talked about it before. But when we actually start going in and we look a little bit and we are back from Ukraine, believe it or not. I mean, this is a real shit show. I'm so sorry about it. Yeah, thank God we are back, and I hope you're all here. I mean, I know we lost a few here on the way, and what a shit show. You know, we gotta, you know what, I don't know, we gotta put this on, we gotta blame it on Ukraine, right? We gotta blame it on the internet in Ukraine. That's what's happening here, right? Look at this, right? In Ukraine, he's still here, right? I mean, he's been waiting here since the war started. Anyway, let's get back to business. I don't know. I think you heard the coin, what the coin is, right? The coin is InsureAce. And we were looking just at the numbers. There is much more to dig into, right? I think this is where we broke off. So the chart looks really, looks, let's say the risk reward potential doesn't look so bad, does it now, right? So I want to go through a few things that might make you think, just like me, that this has potential. Just remember, everything I say and do here is not financial advice. That's it. So I want to start off first, and you might think that this is boring, but it is not. I want us to go through. It's a 2-minute video, and I thought we should watch it together.
Welcome to InsureAce, the DeFi insurance protocol that has your back. Are you tired of worrying about all the risks in the crypto world? Smart contract exploits, stablecoin depeg events, and bugs that can lead to the loss of your invested assets? It can be stressful, but don't worry, we've got you covered. At InsureAce, our mission is simple. We want to make Web3 safer for everyone. We launched in April 2021 and have been expanding ever since, now offering coverage on over 140 different protocols across 20 public chains. And we're not stopping there. We have big plans for the future, including NFT, slashing, bridges, and wallet cover. But what makes InsureAce stand out? Our portfolio method of insurance allows you to save up to 60% on premiums compared to our competitors, while also saving on gas fees. Plus, our claims processing is super fast thanks to our use of blockchain technology. And our policies are transparent and easy to understand, so you know exactly what you're getting. And the best part? you can purchase coverage without any KYC requirements. Just select the protection that best suits your needs and you're good to go. But don't just take our word for it. We have a track record of success. To date, we have covered over $350 million worth of assets and generated over $2 million in revenue, making us the fastest growing cover protocol in DeFi. So if you want to protect your investments and sleep easier at night, give InsureAce a try. For more information about InsureAce, check out our website at InsureAce.io. And don't forget to follow us.
So there we go. I hope it was not too boring, but I thought this was the best intro instead of me spending 10 minutes on, talking about what InsureAce is. I will, however, go through a few things why I think that it has potential. So when we go in here, and we have been investors for a long time. We have also staked there for a long time. And I'm going to show you that a little bit in the end. I'm going to give you an insight into Betty's holding there. She has around, 60-some thousand, which potentially, if it's going to reach its all-time high, could make her $1 million. And I think that's the kind of numbers Betty likes for each position. She's like, each position should reach $1 million. Then she's happy. Anyway, what is really good here is InsureAce has been around for not for a while, but since 2020, right? But they are already protecting 138 protocols, total claims paid out. That means that they have already settled 11.7 million, 20 public change covered, and they got a total value covered of 360 some million. Here you can watch that lovely video if you want. So what is it that they secure? Well, it's smart contract vulnerability, custodian risk, right? So that means they're probably also gonna secure some, I have some claims from FTX. But Terra Luna, we'll get to Terra, they actually paid out every client that had subscribed and bought an insurance with InsureAce got covered. 98% of all got covered from InsureAce. So you can also stake. I will show you that a little bit in the end, as I talked about. We've been doing that. You don't get a lot of percentage there. You get around 3% currently. That's not a lot. But on the other hand, you got to think about it. If you get 3% on a coin that potentially could go up. I mean, I don't even, well, it is 15,000% if it's going to go up to its previous all-time high. So, it could. But I also look at this before. Look at these investors. They got a broad portfolio of investors. Finance Capital, Huobi DeFi Labs, right? Hashkey Group, Blockstream Fund, Tembusu Partners. I mean, you can go in, ArcStream Capital. I don't know all of them, but the good thing is you can just go in and you can, check for yourself. Go in. There's a link to every investor there. So you can see here, this is just Magic Ventures, and their portfolio is Alchemix, D-Trade, Strips, InsureAce, right? And it looks like they don't got that many in Polkadot. So, I mean, InsureAce is, it's been chosen by some good investment firms. Now, you can also go in and look at their partners. This is also very, very impressive, right? So this means the partners, I guess, these are the ecosystems and the protocols from where they've entered into an agreement where you can actually insure your assets with Solana, with Polygon, with Avalanche, Harmony, Near, Elrond, right? I mean, this is unbelievable. Aura Factory, Litentry, we love Litentry, right? There's Polkadot ecosystem, digital identity, Orion Money. I mean, it just Origin Protocol, love it, right? We are holding that, one of our core holdings. Tulip Peter, Angel, Saber on Solana, right? There's a lot here, and the list goes on and on. Then featured in, where in the press, I mean, this is maybe not so interesting, but still, I mean, they've been also in various places. You can see here in Cointelegraph and Bloomberg and Yahoo. This you can go in and look at yourself. I wanted to point out one thing, and I've been staking Betty's coins there for a long time, and the rewards, they were higher. But then we all know we had the Terra Luna crash, right? And this is where I think this was the test of time for InsureAce. I think it was the test of time, and they actually had to pay out, but they did, and I think this is important. I will, before I move on, I think I just want to mention that the founder, he is they're headquartered in Singapore, and the CEO, he was the former chief technical officer and co-founder of the Apex exchange in Asia, which was a pretty big thing. So he is a knowledgeable individual. But what really impressed me was when we had the Terra crash here, and just gonna read this to you. So with over 40 billion worth of losses, 73, and this is back from June 2022. They were super quick about it. They took care of business in an instant. That's how quick they did it. So with over 40 billion worth of losses, 73 ecosystem projects halted, and thousands of institutional and retail investors worldwide facing possible financial ruin, the Terra UST DPEG event indeed sent systemic shockwaves throughout the crypto world. I think we all remember that, right? The decentralized finance insurance industry was called to action at a scale that would shake centuries-old TradeFi insurance conglomerates to the core. Prominent crypto insurance protocol InsureAce has led the way, okaying nearly 12 million payouts to claimants who bought the Terra UST DPEG policy covers ahead of the catastrophe. So, this is a lesson that should be learned. I lost a lot of stable coins. We were never invested into Terra Luna, but we had our stable coins there on Anchor, generating 20%, and I did not buy an insurance. I can tell you, Betty, she was angry. Fuck me, she was angry. But now we're insured. But this is not what the main thing I want you to take out of this. I want you to take out of this that they handled this professionally. And it didn't go down. I was actually scared. Now, obviously, it was only around 155 investors from the entire Terra UST ecosystem that had actually bought an insurance policy with InsureAce. But they took care of business. They did. So, another thing that I like about them is go in and it's always important to see how a company or protocol, I like to call them company, right? But a protocol, how they are updating and how they are developing their technical protocol and the infrastructure. InsureAce is always on top of it. And, you can go in and read this also yourself, but I just wanted to go over a few statistics with you. So this is the total value locked in. It's not a lot, right? It's around 12 million something. Well, we all know that the cryptocurrency industry has really just gone through a winter, right? But, so this is the value locked in on InsureAce. But this, if we look here, the total cover sold. So they've sold around 300, and so that, sold insurance policies for 370 million. But you can see there is constant growth. Even though, let's be honest, that the last year, maybe the growth was not so substantial, but it still was there, right? Most important for me is that how they handled the Terra crash. Here we got the cumulative cover payment, 2.9 million. So you can also see that this is also increasing. Total users, I like this. Total users, 56,588. And here, this is a chart that we all understand. So I think it goes, that's the way I see it. They've already taken care of business. One of the biggest black swan events we saw in crypto with Terra, they took care of business. They're still around, still growing, still developing. So they got total token holders, 11,908. Betty is one of them, right? Now we can see this is maybe also the last year, but still growing. Maybe not like in the beginning, like in 2021. That goes without saying. But remember when we were also talking about, oh, I forgot about which coin it was we were talking about 2 days ago. But that was also a protocol that was growing, right? That was still improving the technologies. Oh, I remember it was the graph, right? So this is a little bit similar. However, obviously, as the industry is going to grow, the ecosystem of blockchain, I think that they are poised to remain among the insurance market leader providers. So that's about InsureAce. The last thing here I wanted to show you is, in case that you are interested in buying this token, currently only on PancakeSwap, Uniswap. It's funny, I'm always in the way, right? I'm always in the way. SushiSwap, Pangolin, Huobi, obviously they invested, right? Bybit, and then you got some block explorers. But you see, what I think, and this goes without saying, right? That if it's currently only on PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and SushiSwap, and Huobi, but not on any of the big exchanges, we all know what's going to happen once they get listed on some of the bigger exchanges. It's very rare that I really recommend, and this is not, I mean, I don't recommend anything because I don't know shit about crypto. Remember that. But I think that this is a low cap coin with huge potential. Now, the market cap is currently at 5.4 million. I think on CoinMarketCap it's a little bit different. Let's go in here on InsureAce. What do they have? They have market cap 4 million. So there's a discrepancy there. But I calculated today that with the circulating supply, and if you would times that with an all-time high of $15, would mean that they would have a market cap of around 1 billion. Now, that may seem like nonsense, right? You may think I've gone crazy here talking about that. But for the ones of us that do want to find a good quality coin with huge potential, I believe that this is one of them. But of course, it comes with a risk, right? It comes with the risk that, for every insurance company, are we going to see many more defaults and they won't be able to pay out? Well, then of course it can go south. But I think that the risk-reward potential is good. So this is one of our top insurance holdings. Let me know what you think. And you see, there's one last thing that I wanna point out. I think it's important also that you understand that the amount of money that I manage for Betty is enough to keep everything afloat, right? That's all we do. And so it's a 6-figure portfolio. It is important, and you need to ask me, when I recommend a very high risk, high reward coin, that you don't, if your portfolio size is smaller, that you don't go all in. Now, you see, and I'm referring to also Virtual Poker, because I had a little bit of a bad conscience here 2 days ago. I was asked about Virtual Poker. Now, Virtual Poker is a little coin, a little shit coin, where potentially can really go and deliver high returns, but it is a very, 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 very small holding for Betty. Betty actually gives me, she lets me play around with 5% where we can buy shit coins. So it's always important that you, in case you are, you don't know, then ask me. I always answer here, so because Virtual Poker would never have been one of our top holdings. Anyway, I want to go back to the chat and let me know what you think. And then after that, we're going to go into some news and that's what we're going to do. Not so much to talk about that. But by the way, of course, we got a new giveaway on. So please, we just started this, and it will go on till next Friday. So please, all you gotta do is the link is down below. You gotta, I don't know what you gotta do, like and subscribe, some goodies, and it's very simple. So, and you got great chances of winning because we are the littlest channel on the interweb. So, please. Okay. I was buying InsureAce. Oh yeah, that's. I think we're not gonna get around to more because in 13 minutes here they're gonna lock down the electricity. So we're gonna speak about the news tomorrow. Now I do want to point out. I just wanted to show actually about the dashboard here with InsureAce because we have been mining there. So you can go in here, there's the dashboard. You can do it on various chains. You can do it on Polygon, you can do it on Binance, on Ethereum. We're doing it on Binance mainly. So we got to switch here to Binance. So I'm doing it with MetaMask. And opening my MetaMask, and there we go. And then you can go in and see here how it's very the user interface is quite is well done, I have to say, right? Well done. And then you can actually also stake BUSD, USDC, USDT, many other coins. I mean, the estimated APY might not be so high, right? It was higher before, I gotta say. So we are doing some governance mining, and this is where we do here. And we are getting 3.8%. We got a lot more in the beginning, a lot more. But you can see here we got a locked amount, 62,000, and yeah, so that's basically how it goes. You can also provide liquidity mining, where there will be with InsureAce and USDC. I would not recommend that here, especially because I think here there's gonna be huge volatility, right? So this is not a coin that I would recommend to provide liquidity to in form of 50% stablecoin and 50% altcoins. So let's just see, and then we gotta go here and see if there's any questions. Dr. Garvinwood, Robinhood, Do Kwan still owes you. He owes you, Queen, that's for sure. Goddamn sure. Bonjour, Joni, how are you doing? And CryptoFam, good to see you. And let me see, I was just gonna say that Vex looking at the charts here. Jaser, pros and cons for staking, underwriting, or governance mining. That's a good question. It's a good question. And when you underwrite, when you do the underwriting mining, that means that you could potentially take a hit once if they have a substantial amount of claims. And this is also what happened. I gotta be honest, what happened to me was that at the time with the Terra crash, I had staked their Betty's stablecoins, and they did take away a few percentages, but also they came up with some schedule how they wanted to pay us back. So I'm not now 100% sure if this is maybe it was the governance mining, but one of them, I think it's the underwriting mining is exactly there where you're exposed to the risk in case that they have to pay out. And that's also why you get a little bit more percentage. And when it comes to the governance mining, I think I think that's the difference. And obviously liquidity mining goes without saying, that's on Uniswap. So yeah, the pros and cons, well, okay, let me just take you through, because at that time when I did it more than a year ago, prior to the Terra, we were rewarded much higher APYs when it came to underwriting mining. I might confuse the underwriting with the governance, but I think I'm right. With the underwriting mining, we got huge returns in terms of APYs, but then when they had to pay out, they also deducted from our stablecoin pools, but came up with a solution. So this is why I'm saying this, because I feel that they've done a good job. Listen, crypto is risk reward. It's speculation. I don't think that we can, that's what it is. But identifying protocols that even in bad times, and Terra was a bad time, right? And it did have systemic effects that, you know, spilled over on many other protocols. Of course I was sad, but in the end of the day, I loved the way they handled it, and I loved the way they're expanding. So there we go. More rewards but more risk. That is true. You remember KlimaDAO? Do you think it will recover? KlimaDAO. Of course I remember KlimaDAO. Yeah, will it recover? I mean, I also follow it, and I'm, you know, KlimaDAO, I gotta say, I'm also following it. Yeah, we gotta see. It's very mysterious for me with this KlimaDAO, but somehow they still keep it up. I don't know, it could be a jolly joker or it could be nothing, but the fact that they're still around and still posting and doing, so yeah, we're not gonna talk about Kucha coin. Anyway, guys, yeah, but and what about, yes, yeah, and the last note on good old Uncle Joe. I mean, I asked him, what happened with you yesterday? How were you able to pull off 1.5 hours of actually no mistakes, interesting speech? And you know what he said?
I have no idea.
I was pretty impressed about Joe Biden's speech yesterday. I mean, it was composed, it was energetic. He seemed very confident. Now, I'm not a big fan of him, neither of his administration or what they've done, but him particularly, he did a good job, I guess you could say, yesterday, by holding himself together. Okay, guys, let me see. That's it. I love all of you. Thank you for being here. And don't forget, come back soon. And let me know what you think about InsureAce. If you think it has potential or not. I mean, what a little coin. I wish we could do more news, but we don't have time. And I think you're anyway tired of me. So I will see you out. Last, on a private note. I always like to play these videos in the end, motivational videos. The reason why I play them is for you, but it's also for myself. I always feel that we go through tough times in life, right? And I'm sure so do you at times. We can't have sunny side up every day. So these motivational videos that I always play in the end are the ones that really mean the world to me, the ones that really motivate me when I'm down and out. The one thing that truly keeps me going is the fact that you are here, that you come and you share your comments and you give love back to me. That's really my currency that I work for. Thank you. I love you. See you soon.